तो आज का टॉपिक है अबाउट वर्किंग हॉलिडे मेकर प्रोग्राम. Hello everyone, my name is Varsha and welcome back to Varsha's Australian Diary. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a topic which I know a lot of you will be interested in knowing more about. तो आज का टॉपिक है अबाउट वर्किंग हॉलिडे मेकर प्रोग्राम. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आस्क मी, वर्षा, व्हाट इज द बेस्ट वे टू कम टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया? शुड वी कम ऑन अ स्टूडेंट वीजा और शुड वी कम ऑन अ टूरिस्ट वीजा और शुड वी जस्ट कम गेट अ पीआर और व्हाटएवर? तो मुझे लगता है ये जो वीजा ओपन होने वाला है, आई थिंक ये बेस्ट वीजा है उन लोगों के लिए जो सिर्फ ऑस्ट्रेलिया आके एक्सप्लोर करना चाहते हैं, टू सी इफ दिस इज द कंट्री दे सी देमसेल्व्स in the future. So let's get into the video and let's explore this visa opportunity, and please do watch the video until the end. You will be benefited from this, I'm 100% sure. So working holiday maker program is where young adults are allowed to come to Australia on a 12-month long holiday, during which they can undertake like short-term work, study, and obviously they can work, they can study, you can travel and pretty much do anything. तो 12 month का समझ लो आपको ये working like tourist visa मिल गया, जिसमें आप काम भी कर सकते हो और स्टडी भी कर सकते हो. तो इसमें इंडियंस भी अभी ऐड हो चुके हैं. अर्लियर इट वाज फॉर अदर कंट्रीज, a lot of countries like US was there, Canada was there, and a lot of other countries, but now Indian passport holders are also having the opportunity to be a part of this program, which is an amazing news. But before moving ahead and getting into the details, let me introduce myself a little bit more to the people who are watching this video for the first time. So I make content about life in Australia, how it is like to live in Australia in present times for students and also working individuals. I also run a podcast called the Aussified Indian Podcast, जिसका video version YouTube पे है and audio version is on Spotify, in which I will, host a lot of influential people, students in Australia, entrepreneurs, and even working professionals from different professions to talk about their real life experiences and life in Australia. So there's a lot of interesting things planned for you guys out there. So please do consider subscribing to this channel and support me. It's not going to cost you anything to subscribe, but it does give me motivation to make more informative and useful content for you guys. And don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. So without wasting much time, let's get into the video. So finally, Indians can access the work holiday visa in Australia as well. And all thanks to the Australian Indian Economy Corporation and the trade agreement in which Australia has decided to open up this visa opportunity for all the Indians. So every year, up to 1,000 lucky Indians will have the chance to apply for this work and holiday visa, which is amazing. Personally, if you ask me, if I ever had the opportunity, if I was in India, और अगर मुझे ऑस्ट्रेलिया आना होता, तो यार मैं ये वर्किंग हॉलीडे वीजा लेके डेफिनेटली आती, क्योंकि दिस इज द बेस्ट वे, राइट? आपको सिर्फ वीजा की फीस भरनी है. स्टूडेंट वीजा में तो यार कितने सारे पैसे लग जाते हैं, like fees and all that just to come out. So I think this is the best option for people who want to have a little bit of fun and explore Australia. This is amazing news, yeah. I wish I had this when I was coming to Australia. But anyways, so you will be able to stay here in Australia for about a year. और ये जो एग्रीमेंट है अभी भी अप्रूव हुआ है, राइट? बट एप्लीकेशंस अभी तक ओपन नहीं हुए हैं. एप्लीकेशन विल बी ओपन रियली सून, एंड व्हेन दैट हैपेंस आई विल मेक अनदर वीडियो विद द स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसीजर ऑफ हाउ यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर दिस वीजा ऑनलाइन. एलिजिबिलिटी वाइज, द एज ऑफ द इंडियन सिटीजन्स हु आर अप्लाइंग फॉर दिस वीजा नीड्स टू बी फ्रॉम 18 until 30. तो ये एज रिस्ट्रिक्शन है. सम कंट्रीज के लिए 35 भी है, बट फॉर इंडियन पासपोर्ट्स इट्स 18 to 30. एंड लाइक आई वाज सेइंग, व्हेन यू आर हॉलीडेइंग इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यू कैन ऑल्सो टेक अप सम शॉर्ट टर्म वर्क गिग्स, लाइक पार्ट टाइम कुछ भी काम कर सकते हो आप, और आप स्टडी भी कर सकते हो up to 4 months. So it's a fantastic opportunity to broaden your horizons and make most of your time here. And excuse me if my eyes are wandering here and there. I just have my notes at the back and my son is sleeping, so I don't want to memorize everything, so I'm just referring to my notes so that I can quickly finish this video. So let's get back to the topic now. So like I was saying, the working holiday program now covers 2 types of visa subclasses, right? So one is subclass 417 and the other one is subclass 462. So let's talk a little bit about what the difference of both these subclasses are. So 462 visa subclass will have an education requirement, whereas the 417, which is the holiday working visa for a year, which I'm talking about right now, does not have any education requirement, which is awesome. 462 वीजा में डिफरेंस है कि यू रिक्वायर अ लेटर ऑफ सपोर्ट फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ओरिजिन अनलेस यू आर फ्रॉम यूएस, वेयर एज 417 में कोई ऐसा कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, विच इज ऑसम. Another requirement is English की requirement जो mostly होती है 462 वीजा में, right? आपको IELTS और PT में एक minimum score आना पड़ता है. Whereas in 417 visa, you do not even have that requirement. So whoever those 1,000 Indians are who will be eligible for this will have the best time. क्योंकि इसमें ज़्यादा requirements नहीं है और hopefully if you're lucky enough you will get this visa. Another advantage of being on this working holiday visa is यहाँ पे आप अपने you can take care of your own expenses, right? Because you also have the opportunity to work. So with this visa, like I was saying, you can do short-term works, earn some money. You can also study up to 4 months, and you can also travel back and forth to Australia as many times as you want. So multiple entries इसमें allowed होती है, so no limitations or anything, which is amazing. And also, if you put in like 3 months of work, अगर वो 12 months के period में अगर आप 3 months काम कर रहे हो, so you will also be eligible for the second working holiday visa, which is awesome. तो आप एक और साल यहाँ पे working holiday visa पे रह सकते हो. But of course, there are few restrictions that you got to keep in mind, and I'm going to talk about all that now. So first thing is be mindful that obviously you need to hold a passport from one of the eligible countries, which is इंडिया. अभी अगर आप एप्लीकेशन खोल के देखोगे, मैं आपको लिंक दे सकती हूँ नीचे फॉर हाउ टू अप्लाई फॉर दिस. तो इंडिया अभी उस लिस्ट में एलिजिबल नहीं दिखा रहा है बिकॉज दे हैव नॉट ओपन एप्लीकेशंस येट, बट वेरी सून दे विल बी. सो प्लीज बी इन द वॉच आउट. आई मेक अनदर वीडियो एंड आई लेट यू नो व्हेन दिस एप्लीकेशंस ओपन. तो ओपन होते ही आप इमीडिएटली इसका एप्लीकेशन डाल सकते हो. ओनली 1,000 इंडियंस आर अलाउड फॉर दिस, सो प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल एंड एज सून एज दिस एप्लीकेशन इज ओपनिंग आई विल मेक अ वीडियो इमीडिएटली ऑन द सेम डे. और आप मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हो, तो मैं एक स्टोरी भी डाल दूंगी जब भी मुझे पता चलेगा कि ये ओपन हो रहा है, बिकॉज दिस इज गोइंग टू बी रियली कॉम्पिटिटिव. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वुड वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर दिस एंड ओनली 1,000 एप्लीकेशंस आर ओपन. सो या यू हैव टू बी क्विक. और अनदर रिक्वायरमेंट इज ऑब्वियसली you have to apply for this visa outside of Australia, which obviously goes without saying. You will be applying from outside only. You online apply कर सकते हो आप इसको obviously. And also you got to make sure that you're not bringing any dependent children along. So this is just for a single person, this visa. इसमें आप कोई dependent children वगैरह को नहीं लेके आ सकते हो. If you have already been to Australia on a subclass 417 or 462 visa, then you can apply for the second working holiday visa, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बोला था. So now let's talk about the costing. So the visa application is going to cost you $510, which is worth the money because you get to stay 12 months here and also get to work here, which is amazing. So $510 is okay because even if you apply for a tourist visa, it's almost like $350 or something. So yeah, $510 is cost effective, I guess. So every program year from the 1st of July till the 30th of June, there's a specific number of first work in, holiday working visas which will be available. Every country has a different visa limit. For example, Indians के लिए it is 1,000 visas per year. Every country has a different limit. किसी का 2,000 है, किसी का 500 है, किसी का ऐसा है. But for Indians, it's 1,000 visas per year. But when it comes to the second or third working holiday visa, there is no limit at all. So the major struggle will be to make sure that you get that first visa, and after that, जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, अगर आप 3 महीने का काम करते हो, when you are on that 12-month visa, you can apply for the second one and third one, and उसमें कोई restrictions नहीं है. So they're not going to give it only to 1,000 people, right? So the main thing is to just get into the first one. So let's move on to the next segment where I'm going to talk about the specified work and conditions. So you can pretty much work in any occupation or any industry while you're here in Australia on that visa, usually for up to 6 months with a single employer, which is what the preferred duration is. Now the government has decided to be a little bit flexible with the specified work requirement as well. So they are putting on more weight on in-demand work industry. So जैसे कि जो in-demand industry होती है वो change होती रहती है. For example, जब COVID था तब basically nursing और वो support work में बहुत सारी opportunities open थी. So depending on that, this will keep changing. So yeah, watch out for that. But if you're working in an eligible profession that's supporting the ongoing operations of a specific country, you're really good to go. And obviously the pay will also be better क्योंकि जिस industry में demand ज़्यादा होती है उसमें आपको job easily मिलती है और उसकी पेमेंट भी अच्छी होती है. लेट मी गिव यू अ हाई लेवल स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइड ऑन हाउ टू अप्लाई, लेकिन इसके लिए मैं स्पेसिफाइड वीडियो भी बनाऊंगी बाद में. तो आपको सिर्फ एक ऊपर का गाइड बता देती हूँ मैं. तो basically before you apply for this, right, you need to organize health exams, and obviously health test करना ही पड़ता है, which is a very normal thing for any kind of a visa. Next step is to gather all your documents. So basically your identity documents, which is again a normal document, right? And also you have to show funds to make sure that you will have the money to stay during that duration while you're here in Australia. And for leaving as well, you need to show that you have money to book your tickets back and all that. Character documents is another document that you will require. You'll be able to apply for this visa online, for which you have to create a IMI account, attach all the documents, pay the application fees, and as soon as you're done with the application, you will get a transaction reference number. So with that, you can track your, visa status. So visa status का outcome कितना है और processing time क्या है, we do not know that information yet. So that's why I keep saying subscribe to this channel, because I will let you know when all this information is out. So once the processing time is over, you will get your visa through email. तो आपका उसमें visa grant number आएगा. You will get a start date of your visa, and it will also tell you about all the conditions. So yeah, please keep a copy of that visa. And if at all your visa is getting rejected, you will get an email and they'll tell you why your visa got rejected. Mostly I think the funds will be the issue, or age could be the issue. Other than that, they are a bit lenient when approving like the working holiday visa. So if any Australian citizen is watching, if you hold an Australian passport, you are also eligible for working holiday maker program, which I think everybody would know already, right? And you can travel to 40 countries, work, explore, make money, do a course and all that, and you can again stay up to 1 year. Just extra information. So I guess that's a wrap for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Please do subscribe to the channel and also check out my podcasts as well. I am going to bring up a lot of informative videos and a lot of informative podcasts. Don't forget to stay connected for more awesome episodes. Follow me on Instagram as well for all my personal stories and valuable tips about coming to Australia. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.